Ma'am, did you indicate that this price would never rise, or did?
No, it will never go up on our present members. In January, we're supposed to have a slight increase, but not on anyone that's already a member.
So once you're a member, it'll remain
It
paid
stay there, even if you go somewhere else to work, retire, whatever, you get to keep that rate.
20 years from now, same price.
We have people that've had this service for 40 years and it's still the same price.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Slow down.
Slow down, I know, I have.
Let me ask a question.
Yes.
If we have several, about 400 retarees, is this something that we could offer to them and they send a check directly in?
Yes,
Okay, because they don't go through payroll anymore.
yes, they could.
Okay, that'd be good for the retirees. Okay.
Anybody else have a question? Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, well, we've got Mr. Radbach.
All right.
Glad to see you back here.
All right, you too. Okay, so Mr. Ross, the president of the Lincoln County Education Association, has some material she's going to hand out. Trina Barrett's going to take a picture real quick as she's handing this stuff out. That's my
I didn't know what she was doing there.
And what she has is handouts about our competitive pay salary campaign. It is a statewide campaign that West Virginia Education Association, the state affiliate of the Lincoln County Education Association, kicked off in September, and the goal is to get salaries of education employees to a level competitive to the surrounding states, such as Ohio, Ohio, Kentucky, Maryland, Pennsylvania, and Virginia. The average salary of ranking for education employees in the United States is, for West Virginia, is 48. In 1993, we were 30th in rank for education employees nationwide. So there's been a tremendous drop in the last 20 years of education pay for both certified and classified staff. The goal this year for this campaign is to influence the governor and the legislature to create a multi-year pay plan to get us to a competitive level and to maintain that ranking. And we're asking for your assistance in voicing our concerns to our elected leaders. Quality employees in our school system are the key to improving their schools and improving student achievement. It is an undisputed fact that throughout our state, school systems are having issues recruiting and retaining good employees. Throughout the state, the changing workload, low morale, and frustrations of our jobs, combined with the number of educators and education employees who are eligible or nearing retirement, is growing exponentially. Our dedicated and highly qualified employees are leaving the system, and it is becoming more and more difficult to replace them. This isn't about us, but it's about our future. Fewer and fewer of high-achieving high school students are pursuing careers in education. A big part of the research into why that is because they're selecting other careers that have less hours, less hard work, and better pay. We need to begin the process of reversing those trends of losing good employees and making education a more attractive profession. We are here today to ask the board to sign on to the resolution of support for our statewide competitive pay salary campaign. Our local affiliates in each county across the state are making similar presentations to the boards of education. In Berkeley County, we had roughly 200 people that packed the room with signs, and we've been getting a lot of positive feedback from board members across the state. We're sharing our resolutions after they've been signed to the legislators and to the governor. You don't have to sign it this time. I know a lot of board members are waiting to the following board meetings to sign the resolutions. But we ask you to consider signing that resolution and join us in advocating for a competitive pay for all of our employees. Thank you for your time this evening. And that also, I want to congratulate you for your success in achieving the levy renewal. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask.
You're talking almost as fast as me.
It's been a long night, so I'm just trying to catch up.
Okay. I think we all agree with you, Jeremy, that our employees deserve more, and ideally we hope that happens. What we would have to do is place it on a future agenda so the board could formally act on it, and then be willing or able to sign the resolution. Does anybody have any concerns about it? I think it's one of those things that we all agree on, just a matter of going through the formality of approving it. And I think Ms. Pound's over there making a note right now. put it on a future agenda.
Okay.
And, as you said, to hang on to this original copy, I'm going to do that in this.
And if by chance somebody cannot attend that future meeting, we'll follow up as we are with some of the other board
I
meetings
don't,
we do
once again,
presentations.
they'd be welcome, they should, anybody who want to come would be fine, but
Okay.
I don't really think there's a whole lot of it.
Okay, and it's not, we're not asking for any funds from the county,
You don't
it's a
want any
statewide
money,
campaign.
yeah.
Just your support. All right, thank you for your time.
Thank you, appreciate it. Okay, that concludes the presentation portion of the agenda. We'll have to get reseated here. Okay, we're going to go now down to the administrative section of our agenda. I need a motion to look at those items, please. So Mr. Wilkerson made the motion, Mr. McAllister second. Done all yet? And I'll ask Mrs. Lucas to. What's he doing over there? You give me a hard time. didn't you?
Caught me off guard there. Voting one time for voting.
Caught us all off guard. We all.
Yeah, I've been here a long time. Okay, go ahead, Teresa.
Okay, item A, the revised salary schedule number 17 with the addition of a secondary assistant band director, level 4. We're asking that be tabled for this evening. We were looking for some information that needed to come to us prior to this evening, and it didn't get to us. So we will bring it back. I'm asking that this will be tabled for this evening.
Okay. May I ask, since we're talking about that, do we presently have an assistant band director?
No.
We do not? Okay.
No.
So if when the point comes that we approve the salary schedule, we'll have to post that position, right?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I want to make sure.
Mhm.
And I've spoken to Mrs. Cook, she's gonna call me with some information that we need.
Okay. So once again, I think, we're wanting to do this, but apparently there's a little something here that's wrong this evening. But I wanted to just clarify that technically we don't have an assistant director. That would have to be posted, and I'm assuming since Mr. Cook has been doing it, he probably had a good chance to get it. Okay. Okay. So we'll table item A, okay?
Item B is approval of new and/or revised policies and administrative guidelines for a 30-day public review and comment as follows. The policies are evaluation of administrators, 1530, which is a revised, and evaluation of school leaders, 1530.01, that's a new. Alternative delivery of educational programs, 2370, that's a revised. Employment of professional personnel, 3120, revised. Transfer of professional personnel, 3130.01, revised. Vacancies, professional positions, 3132, revised. Weapons of professional personnel, 3217, revised. Daily planning period, 3270, revised. Employment of service personnel, 4120, revised. Employment of personnel in summer school, 4120.05, technical correction. Assignment and transfer of service personnel, 4130, revised. Weapons for service personnel, 4217, revised. Graduation requirements, 5460, revised. Bullying, 5517.01, revised. Anti-harassment of persons with disabilities, 5517.02, revised. Weapons, 5772, revised. Another weapons, 7217, revised. Evaluation of coaches and assistant coaches, 3220A, this is a new administrative guideline. Delete policy 3220.01, evaluation of coaches and assistant coaches, and replace with the above administrative guidelines. Those are policies that have new language regarding Senate Bill 359, policy 5000, and policy 5310 from the State Department.
There's gonna be, let's just discuss these as we go through.
Okay.
But I know you all probably found the same thing. When I went through these, there's a lot of information here, and I've got things tabbed and everything else. And the general public, you know, you have the opportunity to also get one of these. These will go on public review for 30 days. But the reason I'm saying this is, we've talked in the past about having a workshop on legislative changes related to personnel that were done last session. And I think it would be opportunity for us and for us to have that work session before this 30 days from now, when we actually have to vote on these things. Because I'd like to be able to have, and I'm assuming we're gonna have one of our attorneys go over this with us, aren't we?
Yes.
Because many of these are related to changes that the legislature made. Other things aren't. But there's a host of information here. And I just feel, I'd feel more comfortable before we ever vote on these things, to go through that session, be able to converse with the attorney and have them to explain everything that you're sharing with us here. But there's a voluminous amount of information. So at some point, maybe later on, like we may talk about a special meeting or a time we could do that. But there's just a lot of info. I thought that I'd just kind of breeze through that. I was not breezing very quickly, for sure. Okay, but we will deal with that here at a later time to set up. But these will be on public review for 30 days. Anybody in the public may make comments on them as they choose to. Okay, Ms. Lewis, go ahead.
Now, will these, Brenda, be online? And
They're
go
already online.
And make the comments?
They're online now.
Okay, good.
Item C, agreements with the following supervisory aides for the 2013-14 school year in accordance with the provisions of West Virginia Code 18A-5-8. Item D, school volunteers who on occasion may also serve as bus chaperones or provide transportation for students to and from athletic events, academic competitions, or school outings, who have provided proof of private medical liability insurance and have completed volunteer orientation.
Let's back up to C. Now, exactly what what agreements are we, what's that mean?
Okay, there is, in the provision for supervisory aides, they have to sign an agreement that they will provide those particular responsibilities as a supervisory aide. And each year we have to do this. They have to agree that they will provide those services, those responsibilities.
Part of their duties?
It's a little extra, if they do not have to, but this allows them to go up one pay grade.
So this could be, this is not necessarily saying just any aid that we have. It's just certain ones that reach another plateau.
If they agree, if the principal, in Lincoln County, I understand that this is, has been a practice for the agreement for them to sign, correct, Bertie?
Yes, yes, yes. I
I'm
think
trying to
any
differentiate between a
aide
regular aide
can
and-
agree to be a supervisory
Yeah.
aide.
Oh, here's.
Was that your question, Steve?
Well, yeah, just trying to differentiate between an aide and a supervisory aide.
They just
If it
have
was in-
to take on the responsibilities.
The extra responsibilities.
And that's available to any
Yes.
classroom aide?
And then that bumps them up the pay grade.
Yes.
So most of them want to do it.
Okay, but it's voluntary on their part.
Yes, and it is something they do not have to do, but, and that's why every year they have to sign an agreement. They could opt not to do it next year, and they would not sign the agreement.
Okay. All right. Anybody else have any questions about that? Okay, I think I'm.
A regular employee, not a substitute.
This is only the regular employee. Okay. Are there any questions about any of the items B through D? Okay, if not, I'm going to call for questions. This is right down to Curry. Okay, all those in favor of items B through D, signify by saying yes. Anybody opposed? Thank you. And all yes votes. All right. Let's move to finance then, see what Ms. Birdie has for us. Mr. Curry makes a motion. Second. Ms. Wilkerson, second.
Yes.
30, Vic?
Oh, yes. Item A, scheduled increases totaling $391,792.74. Those are available in the finance office for inspection. Item B, in lieu of transportation payments as follows for the school year 13-14. Those are dollar-day students. Item C, county pensions for the following retired employees under option A, paid from the county excess levy funds. And there is a correction on that. Michael Skeens, his monthly amount, if you guys would just note this, is $39.81. And his years of service is 35.55. And that was actually that was a state typo. It wasn't any of us this time. Item D, budget supplements totaling $120,761, and you guys should have an attachment detailing what the supplements are. Item E, transfers totaling $838,118.77. Also should have an attachment detailing that. And item E, October 2013 monthly financial statements. And if you guys should have any questions on any of those, please feel free to ask.
Any questions? Any comments? I have a finance question, but it's not directly related to these. What are these Quasac, what is that term?
QZAC.
QZAC. How do you spell that?
QZAB.
QZAB.
All
Now,
capitals.
okay. Currently now, does the board currently have two of those
We have two,
such
yes,
lines?
that's correct.
Are they, and what was the amount of those two lines?
The first one, Lincoln County High School, issued in 2005 was for $1 million. And the second one issued in 2008 was for $700,000. And I believe one of them is paid, the first one, I think we paid off in 2016, something like that.
Is there a limit on the number of those QZAC loans that the board can incur?
I think, Steve, that all comes through the state. I think there's so much that's allocated out to each state through the federal government, because what they are is they're tax sheltered. So it's if you invest in one of those bonds as an investor, you don't have to pay taxes on the income you receive from it. So I think it's divvied out so much to each state, and then SBA then determines who actually can get them.
In other words, you have to apply for the state to get.
Yes, I think it all works through the SBA.
All right.
But, and that, then they would, if we would want one, they would look at our financial status and, can we make payments? And of course, we just, with the passage of the excess levy, we now have the money available if we should go after something like that.
But there's not like, it would be, they would kind of determine what amount that you could get a loan for?
Yes.
I mean, you said that the high school was $1 million, but it could be more than that, I guess, or obviously less.
Yes, it could be. There's some school systems that have more than $1 million.
I just thought about that. Okay, anything else on finance, anybody? If not, then I'll call for the question. All in favor?
Yes.
Anybody opposed? Okay, that's an all yes vote for the finance item. Okay, let's go down to personnel. Have a motion? Ms. Smith and Mr. McAllister. Right page.